Okay, this is the last leg of the Wales bush trip. If you missed it, check out our how-to videos on how to create a bush trip. This is our homegrown bush trip we created in that video. This is the final leg along the Welsh and English border into Gloucester. We've got 3 castles, and we'll keep our eyes open for more. There have been more along virtually every leg of this flight. Let's go ahead and fly it. These flights are free to fly for everyone, so go to simflightplan.com/downloads and download this or any other flight plan. I'll include the link to this one in the description box. I actually picked the wrong end of the runway at Shobdon, so you may want to either reset your runway number before you start the leg or taxi to the other end, or hang a UE like I'm doing. The first waypoint is only 7 miles away from the airport. Just like all these other legs, there's been no real reason to climb particularly high out of the airfield because the first waypoint is typically within 10 miles. So Hampton Court Castle should be right on the other side of these hills, or actually in the hills. There seems to be a bend in the river on the other side there. Be right on the other side of this ridge, and I do believe that's Hampton Court Castle, unless I'm mistaken. Yeah, I presume that's it. But that's our Hampton Court Castle right there along the river. And Skenfirth Castle's next. Got about 17 miles. Guess that's Hereford Racecourse. Looks like there's all kinds of fun stuff to do. So that's Belmont Abbey down there. That's another one of the icons you want to watch for, is the church icons. They're, a lot of times, especially in Europe, the churches are as spectacular as any other building in the area. I mean, Hagia Sophia in Istanbul has that same icon, and that's one of the most famous landmarks in the world. Not all of the landmarks get little castle push pins. Looks like Skinfirth Castle is tucked here in a little valley. May have to look for it. There's Skenfirth Castle. Right on the border of Wales and England, on the Welsh side, I guess. Here's Goodrich Castle, perched on a hill over town. See if we can get a better look at it from the other side. Alright, just a quick 16 miles back to Gloucester, which brings us back to where we started on our Welsh Castles bush trip. Just like I thought at the very beginning of the how-to, it's not that long. I guess we ended up with, I think it was like 400-mile total round trip along the outskirts of Wales. There's tons more to see that don't actually have actual waypoints all along the route. There's stone circles I didn't check out, which I presume are just going to be photogrammetry. They won't be 3D, but who knows. If you fly south of Gloucester a bit, I believe Stonehenge is there, but there were stone circles marked on the map all along the north coast of Wales especially, although I think there was one on this leg. And then there's just no shortage of castles, so if you wanted to explore the interior of Wales more or zigzag across the Welsh-English border, more, I could virtually guarantee you'll find more castles. And apparently Microsoft Flight Simulator does know how to render castles versus other large buildings, because many of these castles didn't have points of interest. They were just rendered by Microsoft Flight Simulator. It seems to recognize castles and render them appropriately, if not identical to the photogrammetry. They definitely look like castles. I believe our approach, we can go ahead and check our approach, but I think it's straight in 27 or something like that. 09, the other direction. Yeah, it doesn't get much more straight in than that. All right. This is the end of the Welsh Castles bush trip. Again, if you missed the how-to, check out our how-tos playlist, how to create a bush trip. All of these legs are now at the website. They're all free to fly for anyone. You don't require anything but Microsoft Flight Simulator. Download them at simflightplan.com/download. I'll include the link to this one in the description box. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe.